Yesterday, we talked about Sam Bankman Fried, the former CEO of FTX, having been arrested. We have some new footage today, as well as new details, as he has been officially charged in numerous crimes, and the sentencing for this looks to be very, very long. So again, this is very serious, and it definitely looks like regulators, everyone else from a legal standpoint is looking at Sam and saying, hey, we're holding you accountable for a lot of things, and this is not looking good for you. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you guys to go do your own research. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into the news. Here from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, their official Twitter account, they say, today we charged FTX Trading Limited CEO and co-founder Samuel Bankman Fried with orchestrating a scheme to defraud equity investors. Investigations as to other securities law violations and into other entities and persons relating to the alleged misconduct are ongoing. And here from the SEC themselves, defendant concealed his diversion of FTX customer funds to crypto trading firm Alameda Research while raising more than $1.8 billion from investors. Bloomberg themselves also pointing out Sam Bankman-Fried faces up to 115 years in prison if he's convicted on all 8 charges filed by the U.S. Department of Justice. So once again, 8 different charges from the Department of Justice. Currently, Sam Bankman-Fried is residing over in the Bahamas, waiting extradition to come back over here to the United States, but he is officially arrested. And he did try to get bail. According to the New York Post, they're saying he was denied $250,000 of cash bail offer after begging the judge to be let loose over, get this, a vegan diet. Very interesting if that part is true. I would not be surprised if that was actually true. Autism Capital is saying Sam Bankman-Fried's bail has been denied. Sam has been remanded to Bahamas prison until February 8th. Fox Hill Prison, which is the Bahamas prison, is one of the top 5 worst prisons in the world. We're not just talking about the Bahamas. We're not talking about the United States. We're talking about the world. If you guys have ever watched any of those shows where they go and actually show you what some of these prison conditions are like, this should be a huge statement to you guys. So yeah, one of the top 5 worst prisons in the world is where Sam Bankman-Fried is at the moment. Of course, he needs to get transferred over here to the United States. Accountability needs to happen. And I do not want to see him be hurt. I don't want to see anyone get hurt with this stuff, but prosecute him. If he needs to go to jail for life, send him to jail for life. And then this is interesting too. So here's a little snippet video. Sam Bankman-Fried, or should I say inmate 14372 or 14372.
Now, Sam Bankman-Fried, or should I say inmate 14372, had one purpose.
They literally referenced him that over here in Congress. And then Autism Capital showing this iconic photograph. Wow, take a look at this. Interestingly enough, the look on Sam's face right here, it definitely reminds me a lot of when he did that interview just recently, and he had this look up on his face, and then he had this creepy smile. It definitely doesn't look good on him. I know that half the light is shining on his face, the other half is dark. It's just the shadow on the wall, the police surrounding him, almost like a deadpan look in his eyes, like he doesn't even realize what's really happening or something. It's just crazy. It literally looks crazy. Then we have some video footage here of him actually leaving the courthouse in handcuffs. Go ahead and make this a little larger for you guys. I know it's a little bit blurry. So this is coming from the Eyewitness News, WS. And let's just go ahead and skip through this a tad bit here. So you can see him starting to come out. There he is. This is probably right around the time when they were taking the photo as well. And, well, I mean, we saw, obviously, people taking photos because you see the flash of the cameras there. And then they load him up into the car, ends up driving off. and it's being escorted by several other cars. Here's other footage. Once again, being escorted out of the courthouse. There you see Sam in his clothes. SWAT car in the back. Car that he's being loaded into. And that's what I've got for you guys on the latest what's going on with Sam Bankman Fried. So again, he could be facing up to, according to what's being identified here from Bloomberg, up to 115 years in prison if he's convicted. There's 8 different charges being filed by the United States Department of Justice, also known as the DOJ. And on top of everything else, he's in one of the worst prisons in the world, within a top 5 prison. So if anyone was looking at this and saying like, oh, he's not having accountability, this and that, he was denied bail. He's in one of the worst prisons that are ever there. He's looking to face the rest of his entire life inside of jail. I would say these are steps in the right direction based on everything that we've seen, right? Yes, give him a proper trial, look at the evidence, and if you find that he was a leading contributor in all of this, he knowingly participated, all those sort of elements, then charge him appropriately. I don't think that it's right to just charge someone without having a trial. So give him a proper trial. But guess what? He can't just be playing video games and doing whatever it is he wants to do. Like, we need to have some actual due process here. And the amount of things that he said, he's admitted to, what people have had through Twitter Spaces, what he said on the news, all this kind of stuff. It's hard to look at it any other way. But still, bring him to the United States, give him a trial. What do you guys think? Tell us your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please go do your own research. Last thing I want to share with you is Webull. I use Webull. Other people use Webull. They have a nice little promotion going on right now. You could get up to 12 free stocks. If you want to use that referral link, feel free to check it out. Link is down in the description below. And it has all the detailed information on how you can get set up with that. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. And also thank you to my YouTube members for your guys' support. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, like button. God bless, and we will see you in the next episode.